First of all, your tax cut was ridiculous for Iredell County. They went up 86% to 100% going to the north to the south end. Well, heck, I can go to Charlotte and get cheaper taxes than you got in Iredell County right now. If you would set a budget, take some of your officials, cut salaries on them, and quit wasting money, you could have exactly what you got, and probably more, by quit putting so many houses up. That would help you grow. That would help the school and all that. Your taxes are too high. If you would make a good study, that would help determine how many schools you needed, how your roads were used, and things like that, which in essence would determine whether you needed more tax or not. Basically, you do not need any more tax in Iredell County. Because right now what has happened is your constructors and developers have gone in here, proper study has not been done, the roads are overcrowded, and if they had put all the developments in and put moratoriums in, you would not have this tax problem. You would have sufficient service, fire service, sufficient service on everything. These people running out of their county has gone tax crazy. Thank you.
Mr. Gaines, we want real clear on that exactly. You said that the tax went back, correct?
The tax rate was rolled back 2 cents to 44.5 cents last spring.
Right.
Given the increase in property values at the same time, was that a sufficient cut in the rate? And if you had to get a larger rate cut, what county services would you have reduced?
Okay, I thought the tax went back. Everybody else kept saying the tax had been going up, but I know it has revaluation of property. I didn't think our taxes went up. I missed that one. But as far as that goes, I think it was a good job cutting tax when your tax value goes up. You don't need to spend it. You can only keep 8% in your fund balance. Iredell has a little more than that. We're very frugal with our money, very good stewards, I think, of where we're holding the money. As far as services go, that's a hard one to do because I can tell you, I wouldn't want to say which deputy, which fire department, or who was cut back in services. I think you just evaluate your budget like we do every year. The county's growing, you got to keep up with this growth. And I don't think I would cut anybody. I don't know. We look at every position. They come in sometimes, they ask for 50 people, and they only get 40. You just have to look at what's going, which areas may need more deputies, which one may need a different fire truck. Where does the tax office need to go? More animal control. You've got to look at the whole county. It's a large county, and it's going to continue to grow. It's not going to slow down. It's like in real estate. Location, location, location. Well, we got growth, we got growth, and we got growth. So I think the tax rate is maybe the revaluation is a little high for some people, but at least we cut the tax rate back.
Dr. Shelton.
Yeah, for years and years and years, I remember when I was a kid, we used to reevaluate properties every 8 years instead of every 4. And you could almost count on the fact that the Board of Commissioners who were sitting when those reevaluations came out were going to be voted out. Now we go to 4 years, and it's not quite as great a sticker shock as it used to be. It's not really difficult. I mean, you sit down with your budget at the beginning of the year and you say, how much money do I need to run this county for a year? And you can very, somewhat accurately at least, determine how much you need to run this county. And that gives you a figure. And from there, you look at your evaluations when they come in, and you take your evaluations, you do some calculations using various tax rates, and you determine how much money you can generate using your sales taxes, your property taxes, and then that's what you use to pay your budget. You don't charge more than's necessary to pay your budget, and you don't charge less. It's not that difficult, but it's obviously when taxes go up, it's not popular, but as I said earlier, taxes are an investment in your county. The key here is that you get a good return on your investment.
Mr. Manning?
Yes, I think we can do a budget without a tax increase that can be achieved for Iredell County that doesn't increase revenue. So I was pleased to see that they cut the tax like that. What we need to really focus in on is a revenue neutral budget. And I think this can be achieved through strong fiscal responsibility and creative changes in some of our budget totals. As my friend Chuck down here says, those aren't easy to make. Those are not easy decisions. So what I would really advocate strongly doing is seeing that we raise our investment revenues in our state, in our county. Only 2% of our revenue is generated through investments. And that's 2% too little. So what I say that we start to do is start seeing a return on these counties' investments. I'm committed to finding opportunities within our communities that will generate growth, employment, and revenue.